Do you think school's failing children?
If you have 30 people in a class, it's pretty tough. You're going to have some kids who are behind and some who are ahead. Even the best teacher has got a big challenge with that. Education, I wouldn't say, is much better or worse today than a few decades ago. We've always thought, okay, when we bring the computer in, will that helpful? And certainly if you want to find information, it's been great. We're still working on that now with the AI. Maybe a personal tutor will be encouraging and work on your level. It's early days, but I've been out seeing some of that in classrooms. People like Saul Kahn with Khan Amigo that our foundation is helping to support. But education, the computer has not made it so, oh, wow, kids learn a lot more today than they did a long time ago. And I still believe we can change that. But it means if you're in one of those large classes, you can feel lost. And, we're missing, great human potential.
What are we getting wrong? Because it sounds like you felt maybe the computer would give people that impetus and the ability to download more and learn more. Where have we gone wrong?
Well, the key is motivation. If you have a kid who's super motivated, then yes, going to the Khan website and doing, hours of math problems, that's great. But in a way, that takes the kid who's in that top 20% and makes him even more intimidating to the other ones. And, people can come in and if a kid in 8th grade says, is math a subject you have any confidence in? If they answer no to that, they're 5 times more likely to drop out. And so we do lose kids, and it's more out of motivation. And so most of the stuff we've done on the computer is about, okay, if you are motivated, we'll help you out, and not so much about how you make it feel relevant to them and give them a sense of success. And maybe this time around with these AI personal tutors, we'll get that right. But kids check out. No, I'm not one of those kids who's good at math, even though for a lot of professions and, for college courses, we require Algebra 2 tests to be passed in order to go on and, even be a nurse or a policeman. So we have work to do.
Yeah.
But more on the motivational side.
Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that, actually, because I do think that we think about changing education as so theoretical and functional, but it is the drive, it is the motivation. And I was thinking about how we put limits on ourselves. When I finished 6th grade, I remember before I went to high school, my favorite subject was math in 6th grade, and my least favorite